Yeah, that's right, Joe. It's something Hawaii residents have gotten used to seeing the past 8 years. And for the final time, President Obama will walk the tarmac behind me for his final family vacation as the 44th president of the United States. The Department of Health says the blue hoses are connected to a rainwater seepage pit, which would then empty out onto the beach and into the ocean. I'm told there are multiple safety protocols in place, and Mililani High School officials are working together with E.K. Fernandez officials. I'm standing here on South Street in front of the Honolulu Fire Department in the new protected bike lane. This is part of the city's Complete Streets plan. Hey, good morning, guys. There's really electricity in the air. You can feel it. The solar-powered airplane is ready to take off. So what this is, it's a training flight. The test flights are over. All the issues of the past have been fixed. Yeah, good morning, guys. That's right. This airplane has been here since July. That wasn't in the original plan, with battery issues sidelining the airplane. All the engineers have worked very hard to make sure everything is fixed, and now the test flights are over. The training flights have begun.
So what makes you sit down in the front row? Why aren't you up there with everybody else?
Is a leak on number 50 for the Radford Rams. I love my son. I love my son. Yeah!
So that's why you're down in the rain?
Yes, yes.
How is it down here?
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful down here.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. As you can see behind me, still no Air Force One, but I'm told the president and his family will be arriving shortly. So if you're on the roads this late on a Friday night, be sure to watch out for the traffic that could be caused by the closing of the H1 freeway as the president heads to Kailua. And of course, we will have video of the president's arrival. You can find that on our website, khon2.com. So crews are still here with a heavy presence. No homes in danger right now, according to HFD. Tomorrow morning, helicopters will go back to work dropping water. I asked if there was a timeline as to when the fire would be extinguished. HFD told me it's too early to make that call. We're going to stay here through the 10 o'clock hour to see if there's any more action, if any crews are telling people to get out of their homes, possible evacuations, nothing like that so far.
And you saw the craziness at the Disney store. Well, right over my right shoulder, there's still a big line, and the store will be open throughout the night.
The fire still a good distance away from any structures, but we'll get more on that obviously tomorrow if any structures are threatened. No structures damaged at this point. The fire's still burning strong, access to water, and the wind, the gusts still burning here, but like I said, no structures threatened.
This is Pokihi Awai today, playing catch with his father, but just over a month ago he was in the hospital fighting for his life. On January 12th, Pokihi was running drills at his brother's baseball practice. His father says, like any other day. That's when Pokihi suddenly collapsed.
I was thinking he hurt a leg or something, you know, and not at all thinking that he was having cardiac arrest.
Barrett Awai says his son went into cardiac arrest due to an inflammation of his heart. Doctors say Pokihi had a 5% chance to pull through, being moved from the ER into the pediatric ICU. But on the fourth day, he woke up and started moving all of his limbs. And he recognized the person who had been there all along, his dad.
It's hard to explain being there. I'm holding back my emotions, but going through that moment was just being elated, just having a joy of appreciation of God's mercy and grace.
Now Pokihi's father said he wants to give back by raising awareness about the importance of knowing to call 911 and knowing CPR. He also plans to start a foundation in his son's name.
Hopefully the greater awareness too is that we would be able to purchase defibrillators for all the youth leagues and the youth parks and the recreation centers, and work with the city and county, work with the state, work with the Heart Association, and just try to come together as a team to have that opportunity.
As for Pokihi, he's back to throwing strikes. In fact, a group of University of Hawaii athletes visited him in the hospital. And now, fully recovered, he will throw out the first pitch at tomorrow's baseball game versus San Francisco. I asked him how he feels.
Happy and exhausted.
Yeah, and Barrett Awai says he's going to work to set up a nonprofit to put automatic external defibrillators into the hands of community members and sports leagues, and is working to make sure everyone knows CPR. For Pokihi, it's back to baseball, and you can bet the ovation when he takes the field tomorrow will be one of the loudest of the night. Alexander Zanes, KHON 2 News. Yeah, Joe, that's right. We've been looking into this since yesterday after health officials warned of high bacteria levels in the water fronting the Moana Surfrider Hotel. Officials tell me that they don't know what caused the bacteria level to rise. They do say what was taking place at the hotel may have contributed to the problem.
These pictures were sent to us by a viewer. It shows a makeshift fence surrounding a manhole at the outdoor bar of the Moana Surfrider Hotel. 2 blue hoses extend from that manhole, then under a concrete bench and up onto the sand leading into the water.
Department of Health says the blue hoses are connected to a rainwater seepage pit, which would then empty out onto the beach and into the ocean.
According to the Department of Health, hotel personnel acknowledged the pumping out of their stormwater seepage pit and agreed to stop it immediately. The department's Clean Water branch says dumping anything into the ocean is illegal.
You just can't discharge anything. It's grateful. It's not sewage, but still, no one's allowed just to pump out anything and just discharge it to the ocean like that.
We reached out to the Moana Surfrider Hotel tonight, and its general manager says they take pride in caring for the beach, adding that the significant rains from this past weekend caused an overflow of rainwater. He also states the hotel will work with the authorities and cultural advisors to do the right thing. I asked if the Department of Health had seen anything like this before in Waikiki.
No, so yeah, it does make one wonder. But, clearly the Moana is, I got to believe it's the oldest facility along the beachfront. So, what was indicated by the inspectors is that this was in there for quite some time. So this is not a recent thing.
In the meantime, when we went back today, the hoses had been removed and the manhole cover was in place. Health officials say they'll work with the hotel to make sure the stormwater doesn't end up in the ocean again.
And the health department told me it's not clear how long this practice has been in place at the hotel. We also have yet to find out if a citation will be issued. We'll keep checking back and let you know. Also, the water at the beach was tested again today. Officials say bacteria levels are down and the water is safe. Alexander Zanes, KHON 2 News.